Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of February 24th through the 26th, 2023. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you're wanting to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. So make sure that you're registered at Paid Communications, request your callback, and if I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for monthly Venus sign readings and check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the King of Swords. We have the Tower. We have the Devil, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. Okay. Okay, so I feel like there may have been some sort of sudden realization that you've had, and it may have confirmed something that you already felt or thought, especially if you felt like you were connected to someone telepathically. I feel that that is something that will be confirmed. Things like the minute you open up your IG, somebody's in your timeline or whatever platform you use, like there they are. And I feel that something's also going to be revealed to you in regards to what you subconsciously think of or attract. I feel like you're also maybe discovering how strong your thoughts are, how powerful they are, the things that you can actually manifest, the things that you can call into existence. And for some of you, I kind of feel like a similar energy was coming out before. I don't remember which reading it was, but like realizing that you have some sort of a power and then having to being tempted to abuse it. And so I feel like that could be going on for some of you. Like you might have some sort of, power or gift, and then you can start to abuse it. If not abuse it, then it's still kind of like obsessive, like obsessing over something that you're able to do or see or hear. Now, also, you might feel like this is being done to you. Feeling like someone is trying to possess you with their thoughts, or someone is even like remote viewing you or trying to hold you hostage in some way. You also may need to set boundaries, even if for yourself. Like if you feel like you've been doing too much, like you're needing to set some sort of boundaries with yourself. Excuse me. But if this is another person, then I feel like you would need to set boundaries with them. Maybe someone is pushing your limits or seeing how far they can get away with something. Now, I'm also getting the energy of someone who could potentially be held against their will. Health-wise, I feel that maybe someone could be dealing with some sort of mental block. Someone feeling like their mind is locked away. Someone maybe needing to be committed because of their mindset, their thoughts, to get help. This also could be someone who is literally in jail. The other thing that I'm getting is that someone just has like a powerful presence, and this person is a master at manipulating you into feeling like you have to stay somewhere. And then also sexually, that's the other thing I was picking up, is that, maybe someone is into bondage. Even if not physical bondage, then with thoughts, someone who's very commanding and, telling you what you can and can't do, can and can't have, or maybe this is your shit. You're like, did I say you could do that? Did I say you could? Don't know. Ask me first. So someone might be very good at that, and that maybe that's their thing or their kink. Of course, it could be something that is willingly, if that is the type of relationship or bond that you're having with someone. Now, okay, so I'm also getting the image of like a vampire. I don't know if someone identifies as a vampire, or somebody could be like a vampire because they are, stealing your energy. So like an energy vampire. Or it could just be that someone is like obsessed with vampire movies this weekend. Or just watching like a lot of vampires, Interview with a Vampire. Um, what is it? Bram Stoker's Dracula. Just any type of vampire type movie. Okay, now dealing with relationships. You could be feeling stuck or trapped, or there could be some sort of codependency going on. Someone is, I know it's going to sound horrible. It may be in another way, but I do feel like someone is consuming literal blood. The whole thing about the spaghetti. But it doesn't have to just be that. Someone might be getting very controlling in that sense. If it is not like consumption through the mouth, then it is through menstrual. But I kind of feel like something's being done intentionally to cause possession or control. I also feel that this could be some sort of intense attraction that you have with someone, but it's like it's still something that's still like a manifestation of your lower desires or your lust. I feel like somebody is also getting ready to have an awakening. It could be that you are the bait for someone. You are the one that causes someone to have a Kundalini awakening. And that could be why a relationship is meant to be so intense. Or attraction, maybe it doesn't even develop into a relationship, but just like an intense attraction needed solely for that purpose. Yeah. You may need to do some research in regards to Kundalini and how it's about that coiled snake like firing up through the spine. So I feel that, you know, there may be some sort of significant information in there for you to help you have some sort of clarity and understanding in regards to what is happening to you. And I feel that there may be a purification taking place. That just reminded me of something like this little quote that came to me. But yeah, so it's having something to do with purification. Yeah, I feel like that is why people have some karmas, like is strictly to burn away something that would potentially weigh you down. I feel that a lot of times too, I have so many different philosophies, but one of my philosophies on why people are bound or earthbound or can't keep reincarnating is because there are still things that a person is weighing, like something's weighing heavily on a person's heart, and it won't let them leave because they feel like maybe they didn't experience it, or, you know, there's still some sort of earth desire that is still lingering, and the person just keeps coming back because it hasn't been fulfilled. So in a sense, like this can help like burn away, it's like burning away some of those desires so that you won't have to keep coming back for that. And then I was just getting ready to talk about like quenching somebody's thirst, and with the Ace of Cups, that's what it looks like. Somebody maybe does need to quench their thirst, especially if something is becoming excessive. Also, health-wise, I feel like someone could be suffering from either dehydration or what do you call it? Eczema. It's like something is becoming dried out. It's still some sort of underlying issue of why that might keep happening. So I don't know. Maybe you're needing to take a trip to the doctor to find the root of something. It kind of makes me think of like a tapeworm, and you know, someone is just like constantly eating and eating and eating, but not yet necessarily gaining weight, but they're just eating and eating, and just, it's like, why am I so hungry? There's, you know, I just ate like a pound of meat, like what's going on? And so it's like, okay, so that eating isn't resolving the problem. There's a deeper issue. Oh, there's a tapeworm. Like, remove it. That's the thing that's causing you to just continuously consume something. And a tapeworm is also something like a parasite. That's what I'm trying to get at. So something is kind of like attached like a parasite, and maybe that is what needs to be looked into. Spiritually, there could be an energy around, and I think this came out in last week's reading about some sort of possession. I don't know if it was the earth reading, but possession kind of came out in one of the readings. And this could be something similar again, or that energy is still, it hasn't changed. If this is your reading, that energy has not changed, it's still going on. So there could be some sort of parasitic energy around you spiritually, and maybe there's a need to cleanse your home, to rid this energy. And you know, I'm not a specialist in that. All I know about is sage and Palo Santos and leaving candles burning by a window to help free spirits. Those are like the main things that I've worked for, that has worked for me. And I guess I haven't had any problems that were so deep that couldn't be resolved that way. So it's just something that you're needing to look into maybe. Or it's something that just needs to continuously be done. But even so, it's just like, well, what is the root of that? I feel like you're also being asked to, take some sort of, not necessarily leap of faith. It might come off as that though, but something is encouraging you to push forward and to have no fear. Maybe something is happening, to cause you to move towards your dreams or move towards your desires. I feel like somebody is also avoiding love like the plague, or I feel like it's love. It could be something else, but I feel like somebody is avoiding love like the plague. Someone is like trying to run away from it when they smell it, sense it, detect. It's like, like stay away from me. I've been hurt, burned, scarred way too many times. Get away from me. So it's possible somebody might push you out or push you away because of that, or vice versa. Something also could be borderline love-hate. Something is so, it's like hating someone and borderline loving them or being attracted. It's a weird energy. Something keeps entering your space. For some of you, I feel like there is a portal. Matter of fact, because I was getting something like being above you over your bed that you might be unaware of. But for some of you, it could be that you are a walking portal. And I've talked about that before. So it doesn't matter where you go, you are the entrance for interdimensional beings. This is making me think of like that Christian saying about, y'all, I know y'all had to correct me because I don't know, about how you can't get through me unless you come through my Father. Of course, I know that there is that's more of, what do you call it? There's something more metaphysical about that. I'm trying to see what this would mean for you, but I feel like it might be a little different for everybody. Like, define Father for you. Is the Father your mind? Is the Father your heart? Like something is like, I don't know, needing to be passed to you, but it's still, like I said, a purification process. Someone around you or you may be extremely depressed and wanting to be isolated, left alone. And then the other thing I'm getting is that somebody is deeply apologetic, but you don't want any parts of them, or you want them to stay away from you, or this is happening to you. Somebody is like, maybe you're apologetic and you're like, but I'm sorry. And somebody is just like, no, just stay away from me. I don't want to experience that again. And the thing is that the feelings that this person has still exist. It's like they can't just cut these feelings off. And they don't want to deal with it. It's too much. It's overwhelming. I feel like somebody is also trying to lock themselves away. Or it almost feels like going back to like those vampire movies where, you know, somebody needs to stay locked away, and it's like, don't let me leave, because I know that if I leave, then I'll, you know, this is going to happen or that's going to happen. So no matter what, don't let me leave. I'm sure that's been in some vampire movies. Seen so many. I feel like somebody is wanting to restrain themselves. Now, you know, if anybody is dealing with any type of addictions, it does seem like somebody is like, I don't need to be around those people or that environment. Keep me away from it. I feel like somebody is wearing their garlic or like that's what it seems like. Somebody is trying to repel some sort of energy away. Something seems like a force. It's like a force keeps pulling two people together, but it's being fought, but it really just intensifies it. It's like the more resistance, the more powerful the force becomes. You also could be a man or dealing with a man who is practicing that retention. Someone is trying to master something. I feel like somebody is being sharpened. Their skill is being sharpened. Somebody has extremely thick skin or a strong spiritual barrier around them that can't seem to be penetrated. It might be taking somebody everything in their might to detach from a fire sign. Somebody really does not want to be hurt anymore. And I feel like something, last time somebody got hurt, it made them so powerful. Like somebody gained superpowers through their pain, basically. Yeah. All right, so let's look at some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You have the Thinking Woman, Victory, angel of strength and the goddess of the moon. So again, I'm getting that energy of being masters or mastering some sort of gift, and then also able to defeat enemies or obstacles because of the stamina or the strength that you've gained. Some of you may have mastered some sort of psychic abilities. And then if it's not psychic abilities, it could still be some sort of knowledge. And then it can be literal physical strength. If you're in competition, I feel like it is only with yourself. Somebody has a very strong sixth sense, their intuition. It's like knowing someone is near, like detecting someone from a 20-mile radius. It's like, you know, maybe somebody was on their way to visit you and you already felt their energy. Maybe you even felt it the day before. I don't know. But I feel like somebody has like a very strong sensory level. Someone also may be gifted with dream interpretation. I feel like people are also noticing you because of some sort of quiet strength that you have. I'm still getting something in regards to an air sign though. I don't know if you're thinking about an air sign, if they're thinking about you. There does seem to be some sort of mutual connection between the two of you though. It could be that two people are masters at resistance and are resisting each other, but that tension is building up some sort of force. And I don't know. I just kind of feel like something could bring two people together very forcefully after so much resistance. And then in general, as advice, I feel like you're being encouraged to take on something that you maybe think that you can't handle, or encouraged to just be brave in regards to something that you're wanting to say or do. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.